Welcome to this week's Business Building Show.
Over the last 10 years, we've had the pleasure of working with some of the top producers in our industry and helped them to build and to run about a dozen marketing systems for agents and other advisors. In that time of working with these effective advisors, one common trait that I've noticed among all these elite advisors is that they only market to people who want to be sold.
You see, the elite advisor focuses his or her money on the top 10% of prospects, those who have assets, who know they need the advisor's services and are actively looking to make a change in their lives. The elite advisor then focuses their time on only the top 2% of people who not only want to make a change in their lives, but they are ready to make that change now.
That's right. And at every step in your marketing process, you should be giving your prospects a way to qualify themselves and identify that they are worth spending your valuable time and money on. How, you ask? Well, here's how.
The first qualifying step is to get the prospect to invest in their own future. Make your prospects demonstrate that taking control of their financial future is important to them. Have them come to a financial workshop or retirement planning class and make them pay for it and demonstrate that this is important to them. The more time and money your prospect invests in you, the more likely they are to listen to what you have to say, and the more likely they are to become clients.
Interestingly enough, our advisors who run paid college classes see the highest attendance and conversion rates. Attending a college course or educational workshop is the best first step since they are coming purely to learn information about how to best make the change they're seeking in their lives.
The second step is to make sure they come to all the classes. It's easy for someone to simply RSVP and say, yeah, I want to learn something, but to stick through something and see it from start to finish, that's not everyone. So weeding out the obvious tire kickers, those whom giving just a little bit of their time is way too much to ask, is important. If they can't sit through a class, how are they ever going to find the time to actually bring in their statements or review the paperwork you give them or even remember what you agreed upon?
And then third, elite advisors don't just teach a class. They give homework as well. Yes, they do. And the really elite advisors won't let their students come in for their free appointment without reading all the materials that was given to them. After all, how are you going to have an intelligent conversation about financial planning if your prospect doesn't even remotely understand what you do or how you can help them?
And finally, make sure they bring in their completed statements. If a prospect doesn't bring in their statements to your appointment, it's a big red flag. It's an obvious sign they don't value your time. Yeah, you could turn them around, and yeah, you could turn them into a sale, and yeah, you have done this in the past, but how many of you failed to convert into clients? Why waste your time on 9 bad apples who don't respect you or your time just to get to one little nugget?
That's right. Until you have a commitment for success from your prospect, you're just wasting your time and theirs. Your time is valuable. Only give it to those who value it and are willing to actually make a change in their lives.
See, it's been our experience that once advisors have learned this lesson, all of a sudden the doors of success open up to them. They go from having a 1 in 10 closing ratio to a 1 in 5 or even a 1 in 2. This allows them to start reinvesting in their business and go after the truly high net worth individuals.
Think about your marketing process. Are you focusing your time and energy on those who need and want your services, or just those who need them? If so, why? Isn't it time for a change? Because there is a better way, and the highly effective advisors are taking advantage of it. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for listening, and remember, stop chasing, start building. Get out of the endless cycle of chasing leads and give people a reason to come to you.
And to learn more about the topics discussed in today's show, visit our website. That's www.radicalpromoting.com. And remember, folks,
if you ain't growing, you're dying.